Hi, this is Jennifer Field with IdeateTV, and here I am with Jeannie Shim, who is one of the recipe contributors to Kimchi for Life. Jeannie, tell me about what recipe is in this book. I've heard a couple of really great ones right now. What did you bring to the table?
So I guess I could say if Mai was the editor of the whole book, I was the sub-editor of the recipe section. So me, Dani, Millie, and also Cheryl, who's not here today, we put together the recipes. We are a small group in San Diego that work for a Korean newspaper. We're called Team Sejong, and we regularly write articles about the Korean culture that we enjoy. So we decided it would be a great opportunity for us to also be published on Kimchi for Life. So that's how this happened. We love Korean food, and there's also a special story that goes with the recipe, like some kind of personal memory, fun, like friendship. So we thought we would put those together and publish stories here.
And did you have any recipes yourself that you contributed?
So I didn't write, I don't have my own section, but I put together my friends. But I have a lot of Korean foods that have kimchi in it that have a special meaning to it because of maybe how I encountered it or something that happened while I would try cooking it. So in many ways, this book is really special for us.
What would you say is your favorite recipe in this book?
In this book, I do like Millie's quesadilla because that's new. It's like a fusion.
Is it like a kimchi quesadilla?
Yeah, and she's young. So I thought she's like our youngest one that
pretty creative and hip and fresh.
Exactly.
That sounds so good. Kimchi quesadilla, guys. And here I am with Camilla Comped, who is also one of the recipe contributors to Kimchi for Life. Let me know about this recipe. What do you have that you've contributed?
I did something that was a little bit funky. I did avocado and mango kimchi sushi rolls. Quite complex.
That sounds to die for.
Just for reference, this was not my recipe. Someone wonderful on the internet shared it with me. But I always do like trying kind of weird and funky stuff, and definitely fusion food, so I like that.
It is definitely a fusion food. So it's a roll, and it's like cold. It is not deep fried and hot.
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay. And what would you say would be your secret ingredient, since you found this recipe from someone else? I'm sure you've altered it slightly.
I like adding more with the mango and kind of playing with that, just because that is my favorite fruit, and also because I like more Hispanic food than Asian, so I kind of like bringing a little bit more of that blend whenever I do try Asian food.
So it's kind of a Latin-Asian fusion.
Yeah, kind of this weird exotic experience thing.
This sounds amazing. I wish you brought some of these rolls for us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Here I am with Dani Druther, who is one of the recipe contributors to Kimchi for Life. So what kind of recipes you got in there, girl?
I actually submitted the traditional kimchi jjigae. It's kind of like a kimchi stew. One of the ways I really got into Korean culture was through the food. So kimchi jjigae was one of the first things that I really tried that I was actually able to nail. So I wanted to actually put it in the book and my experience with kimchi jjigae.
I love kimchi jjigae. Does yours have Spam in it?
No.
Okay.
It has optional tuna though.
I like that. Good. Awesome. Wonderful. So I look forward to reading this kimchi jjigae recipe, and thank you so much, Dani.
Thank you.
This is Jennifer Field with IdeateTV.